Joining us now is Punchbowl News co-founder and MSNBC political contributor Jake Sherman. Jake, what prompted these threats by President Trump in the first place? I mean, is this bridge funding something he can just take back?
Well, in traditional terms, no, of course not. But this administration has viewed, let's put it charitably, viewed expansively its power over federal spending and the ability to claw back money that was appropriated, that was obligated under Congress's power of the purse and signed into law by President Biden. So under traditional circumstances, no, he couldn't pull it back. The president, unfortunately, doesn't regard Congress and laws as other presidents have. But what Wes Moore said there is important, and this is the policy angle of this. What he said is important because the port of Baltimore, as we've learned after the tragic accident at the Francis Scott Key Bridge, is a key artery, a key cog in the import-export market in the United States. So pulling back that money would have massive implications. And politically, I mean, listen, we understand what this is about. The governor of Maryland doesn't want National Guard in the streets of Baltimore. The president has signaled he might, as he does here in Washington. This is also a political battle, right? Wes Moore is a 46-year-old governor who is looking at running for president quite clearly. And Donald Trump, can't resist a fight like that. Well,
to that point, this feud was heating up for a while, but he is just one of several politicians who appears to be eyeing a presidential run. California Governor Gavin Newsom, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, for example, who Trump went after just about an hour or so ago.
Yeah, I mean, these are all
slob like Pritzker criticizing us before we even go there. I made the statement that next should be Chicago because, as you all know, Chicago's a killing field right now. And they don't acknowledge it.
So even though President Trump can't run in 2028, is this kind of his version of running against them, trying to weaken them?
Of course, this is what he does. This is his thing. It's the never-ending campaign. I mean, this is somebody who views politics as a full, and by the way, it is a full-time game. It is a full-time sport. It is a full contact sport. But President Trump is, of course, taking that to another level. And listen, Congress is not in session for another week or so. And I assume we'll hear a lot about this when Congress comes back, including the fact Gavin Newsom pointed out that in a lot of red states, the murder rate, the crime rate is a lot higher than it is in this city, Washington, D.C., and other cities that he's indicating he might put National Guardsmen in.
I mean, the president is threatening, again, National Guard troops to Baltimore. He says the city's out of control, crime-ridden. But Governor Moore says Baltimore's homicide rate is at the lowest it's been in 50 years. Is this really about crime?
No, it's not. I mean, and listen, when we're talking about Washington, D.C., I mean, Washington does have a crime problem. And the administration is touting these figures that they have cut down on crime. And there's probably some truth to that. But no, it might be about crime, but it's also a political decision. The big cities and blue states are a convenient battering ram, a convenient punching bag for this administration. And they always have been.
Jake Sherman, always good to see you. And